Hi everyone, waiting for a couple of people to jump on. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm usually right on time, but tonight's been a crazy night. If you're jumping on, can you please just say hi so that people will get alerts that I'm on live, please? Oh, I see there's 6 people on. That's awesome. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry I was a minute late. I had a team meeting that ran a little bit long. So hi Susan, hi Melissa. Hi Victoria. So my disclaimer is that I have a hard time doing my demo and staying focused and keeping up with the comments. So I will go back through the comments afterwards and I'll make sure that I respond to you. Hey Crystal, but I may not respond to you during the demo if I don't catch your comments, so that I can stay focused and keep you for half an hour. That's my goal. And then to let you all have the rest of your evening back. But I do thank you very much for joining me. I am just cleaning my glasses with the Optic Scarf. So the Optic Scarf is a great addition to anyone's purse or bag or home. This is the mini Optic Scarf, and it is one of the host rewards that our host can earn if they get 3 parties booked. So this is the petite. The regular size Optic Scarf is a little bit bigger, but this is great for your glasses, for your screens. You can use it on your laptop, your phones, your computer screens, anywhere, your iPad. And it won't remove any kind of protective coatings that are on your glasses either, so it's safe. And it's machine washable. It does come off of the little clip, and there's a clip that you can use to put it onto your bag or your purse. I have one on the side of my purse. I take them everywhere with me. We have them scattered all over the house actually, but really great if you're a glasses wearer, great for your sunglasses as well. So that is one of the host rewards. Thank you again for joining me tonight. I'm going to show you some of the basics of Norwex, and I want to show you some of our products in action so that you can see how they work. If you're new to Norwex, then welcome. If you're not new to Norwex, I hope that you learn something new. Sometimes people have Norwex sitting in their cupboards, but they don't know how to use it. So that's my goal tonight, is to show you how to use your Norwex so that you can start cleaning your house more effectively, and also saving money by getting rid of some of those chemical cleaners and by getting rid of things like paper towels. So I'm going to start with our EnviroCloth. So this is the EnviroCloth that is part of our customer special this month. It comes with a really adorable bee patterned window cloth. The basic package, which is the EnviroCloth and the window cloth, is usually $37.99. But this package with the bee window cloth is on sale this month for $34.49. So you're gonna save a few dollars, and you're gonna get a really cute little set if it's something that interests you. These go hand in hand. This is the cleaner, this is the polisher. So our EnviroCloth is really the flagship product of Norwex. It's how Norwex started. It is a very densely woven microfiber cloth. Hi Brittany, someone had asked previously what's the difference between this and other microfibers, so I want to explain it to you just a little bit. Our microfiber is 1/200th the width of a human hair. So if you take a human hair and split it into 200 pieces, that's how fine the thread is in this cloth. To qualify to be microfiber, it only has to be 1/6 the width of a human hair. So you can imagine how fine that is. So this cloth is extremely densely woven, and that's how it mechanically cleans the surface. So to mechanically clean, it's actually removing things from the surface. So you can imagine it like little fingers that's actually taking things off of the surface here. If you are familiar with these types of wipes, these are chemical cleaners. So the way that they clean is by killing things instead of removing them. So what they do is they kill the bacteria or the virus or whatever it is, the germs, but they leave it behind dead on your surface. So you still have to be able to wash with potable water. Hi Becca. Before you prepare any food, because you don't want those chemicals leaching into your food that you're preparing on the surface. You should also use rubber gloves, because if you're touching these chemical cleaners, you're actually absorbing the chemicals into your bloodstream. And most of us aren't using these effectively. So these have to remain wet on the surface for up to 4 minutes, sometimes up to 10 minutes in order to be effective and to kill the bacteria and the germs and stuff that are on the surface. So I'm going to show you how long 4 minutes is. I'm just going to set a timer. Okay, I just started the timer for 4 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you how the Norwex microfiber removes bacteria from the surface mechanically. First, I want to show you that all of our cloths have a label inside of them. So this tells you that it's the EnviroCloth, and it tells you that it has backlock. What backlock is it is our silver that is embedded in the cloth. So it's not woven into the cloth, it's actually embedded. It's mixed in the same way that you would mix creamer into your coffee. It cannot separate, it will not come out. And what microsilver does is it actually goes to work as an antibacterial agent as the cloth dries to smother and inhibit the growth of mold, mildew, and bacteria in the cloth. And that's why our cloths don't stink. So at the end of the day, when you're done, you're going to rinse this cloth out well, maybe rub it against each other just to dislodge anything that's caught in there, and then you're going to hang it up to dry, and the cloth is going to self-purify. The silver is going to go to work to kill and smother any bacteria that is left behind on the cloth, and that's why it will not stink. So I have a piece of raw chicken here, and I have a protein swab. So these are used in the food industry to test for the presence of protein on surfaces, such as meat slicers, counters, and other cutting boards, other things, to make sure that the restaurant is cleaning their surfaces properly. So if it detects the presence of protein, it will turn purple. If it's clean, it will turn green. And if protein is present, then you could have the presence of bacteria growing on that protein. So I am going to fold my cloth into 4, and I'm going to leave the tag side up so that you can see that that's the side that I'm working with. And I'm going to take my raw chicken and I'm going to rub it here on the counter. I'm just looking at the camera because I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing, that it's in the frame. Okay, so now I have chicken juice and guts all over the counter. And I'm just going to wipe my fingers off on the EnviroCloth, and I'm going to take the tag side and I'm simply going to wipe exactly where that chicken was, okay? So that did not take 4 minutes. Now I'm going to take my swab and I'm going to swab the whole surface where the chicken was, and I'm pressing quite hard. I can see lines in the water that was left behind. And I'm going to release the liquid into the swab. Just give it a little shake, and you can see that it's green. So green means clean. The other nice thing about our cloths is because they are so densely woven, the bacteria doesn't transfer. So if I go and clean another counter or another surface, the bacteria that was trapped in here is not going to come out. I'm going to rinse out the cloth, and then the silver is going to smother any bacteria that's in there and inhibit it from growing more. So I'm going to take my swab, and I'm going to just swab the top of the cloth just to show you that there's still no bacteria showing up on this swab. Okay, so it's still green. And now I just want to touch the piece of chicken to show you what happens when you do get protein on the swab, okay? So you can see now that it's touched the chicken, the swab has turned purple. And again, purple means the presence of protein, green means clean. So that is what we call the chicken test, and that's to show you how Norwex mechanically cleans the surface. Next, I want to show you these two in action. So you're going to use your EnviroCloth wet to clean, and you're going to use your window cloth dry to dry and polish. And I'm just going to take you over to my window. 1 second. There's the timer, so that's 4 minutes. Just grabbing a piece of paper towel because I want to show you Windex versus the EnviroCloth. So let me take you over to the window here. And I do apologize. I'm going to be I'm going to have to do a few things during the demo to keep up because I wasn't able to get set up I had a meeting at 6:45 that went until 7:25, so I'm a little bit behind, which means that I have to remove all of our broccoli that we're growing off the windowsill, because I don't want to knock my broccolis off, because we're starting a garden this year in the backyard, so we're starting some broccoli inside. Okay, so the way that the window cloth and the EnviroCloth work is you're going to use this wet to clean and remove the dirt, and you're going to use this to dry and polish. And I left my peanut butter over there, just 1 second. Okay, so I like to show this with peanut butter. We use butter as well, but the peanut butter shows up really well on the window, I find. So I'm going to smear peanut butter on my window, and I'm going to angle you over here a little bit. And I'm going to do this window as well with a little bit of peanut butter. So I think that there's more peanut butter on this window. So this is the window I'll do the EnviroCloth with. But I wanted to show you with this blue stuff. So if you've ever used the blue stuff to clean your windows, you know that it can be hard sometimes to get your windows streak free, and sometimes you go through an awful lot of this to be able to get the window clean as well. So I'm going to, and I'm spraying on quite a bit of the window cleaner as well, because I want this to be a fair battle. But you can see that I'm really just smearing around and putting streaks all over my window. And I'm going to have to spray more cleaner on and get another couple pieces of paper towel to get that clean, right? Now, if I take my wet EnviroCloth, which is right here, and it's just wet with water, and I'm just going to fold it into 4 so that I have 4 clean surfaces. And I'm simply going to take my EnviroCloth and, whoops, the same way I had to fold over the paper towel, I'm just going to fold it over. And it removed all of that peanut butter, okay? And now I'm going to use my window cloth to dry and polish, and it's going to leave it streak free. Okay, so no streaks left behind. Oh, maybe just one little streak there. I didn't get that dry. No streaks left behind. So I'm simply going to take my EnviroCloth over on this side and get rid of this peanut butter. I'm telling you, this window has been smeared with peanut butter and cleaned and dried so much. It's crazy. But with the crazy weather we've had lately, it doesn't seem like the windows stay clean for very long anyway, because the rain or the snow or whatever it may be is always blowing against it. So there we go. I've removed all of the peanut butter from this window as well, and it's streak free as well. And then the last tip I have for you for your windows is to use the dusting mitt. So the dusting mitt is great dry. You're going to rub it against each other and get an electrostatic charge, and then you're going to put it on your hand, and you're going to go ahead and dust all of your surfaces and pick up all of that dust off of your surfaces. And you can use it to pick up different things like the different ornaments, and you can really get into all the little crevices, which is awesome. But if you use it wet, and I'm just spraying it down with some water from my Forever spray bottle. The blue one is my water one. So you get it wet, and you can wet it under the sink, obviously, and wring it out. And then you're going to go along, and you're just going to clean your screens. So you just use it wet and just rub down your screens, and all of the dirt and everything gets captured in there. You can simply rinse it out, hang it to dry, or you can throw it in the washing machine. So That is the dusting mitt. It's great dry for dusting. It's great wet on your screens. That's just a little hack. Never have to remove your screens from your windows again to clean them. So the window cloth, EnviroCloth, and dusting mitt come in a package called the household package. It's $58.49. Our hosts tonight have the opportunity to earn it for free. So if they get one booking, they're going to get a window cloth. It's a different pattern. It's a purple lace pattern, but they're going to get a free window cloth. And then if they get 2 bookings, they're going to add the EnviroCloth and the dusting mitt, also in the purples. And if they get 3 bookings, they're going to get all of those plus the optic scarf that I showed you earlier. Norwex is very generous. They give away a lot of stuff for free, and it's absolutely free. It's not 50% off. Once you earn it, it's yours. It's free. The only money you'll spend is if you want to buy more than what your credit allows, then you'll spend the extra money over and on top of your credit. We also have an EnviroWand, which is a really great dusting wand with a handle, and it's got these great chenille fingers that pick up a lot of dust. It fits underneath your furniture really well, and it also has a smooth side. You can also use this in your dryer vent, so you can get right down into your dryer vent after you take out the screen and get all of that dust and stuff out of your dryer vent. The reason I like it is because I can easily reach the crown molding and go along and easily dust. I can also do my baseboards without even having to bend over. It's not going to hurt my back. And then it also gets into all the little crevices of some of our lighting and stuff, but it's gentle and picks up all of the dust. So again, just go along and you can dust all of your surfaces. So this comes in a package called the Household Plus package. The 3 things I showed you already, the EnviroCloth, window cloth, and dusting mitt, plus the EnviroWand, is the Household Plus package. It also has this really cool little brush in the handle. That's great for doing the tracks of your windows. Ooh, my tracks needed to be done actually. And it's also great for keyboards. So that is the EnviroWand. And I'm just going to take you to a different part of my table right now for a second, and excuse the mess in the background and the dog in the background. We're just back from vacation, so there's lots of furniture. Sorry, not furniture, laundry. Norwex has a product called the Leather Shine, and it's a beeswax based product, and I use it on our wood table. So growing up, my grandma always used Pledge, and oh my God, I love the smell of Pledge. But it's not good for you, and it's not good for your furniture either. So I now have switched on my wood table, and also for our leather shoes, to the Leather Shine. It's on sale until tomorrow at 1 o'clock for $30.99. I've had this for 2 years. You can see that I've still got tons of it left. And then I just take a dry EnviroCloth and I just buff. And it gives the table a really nice sheen, and it also helps to protect the table in case water or anything else like that gets spilled on it. It's hard to see the difference between the part that I did and the part I didn't do in this lighting. But if you have wooden furniture that you need to protect, the Leather Shine is awesome. It's also great for leather furniture, and it's really good for all of your leather shoes, jackets, seats in your cars, anything like that. One of the ladies on our team uses it for her Harley seats, and it smells really good too. So that's on sale until tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and it's $30.99. And we also have our amazing cleaning paste on sale for $30.99. So the paste is your elbow grease in a jar. This is your everything paste. It's great for cleaning the rubber on your shoes. It's great for cleaning your sinks, your drains, around the sink edge in the bathroom. It's great for cleaning your stovetop. It's great for cleaning the inside of your stove, your oven door, your microwave, anywhere where you need a little bit of extra scrubbing power. I'm just gonna grab my shoes, 1 sec. So I usually clean my stove with it during my demo, but today I'm gonna show you something a little bit different. So I was just away and my shoes were bright white before I left, and now they're a nice dingy brown. And I just want to clean them up a little bit. So I'm going to take the paste and I'm going to take our utility brush. So this brush is great. It's got really hard bristles. It's, instead of using a toothbrush, it's actually got harder bristles than a toothbrush. And the bristles also have our backlock in them, so they're not going to grow bacteria. And then it has this cool silicone tip that you can use to get into all the crevices. I really like this for scrubbing around the sink drain, and I like it for scrubbing around the sink in the bathroom especially. But I'm just gonna wet it, and I'm going to use a little bit of my paste, and I'm just going to take it on my shoe here. And just let me grab my EnviroCloth. And you can see how quickly and easily that just removed all of that dirt that was on my shoe. If you have Converse, you know how Converse have the white rubber toes and then the white, or Vans, this is going to be great. I've used this on my kids' shoes a lot. And again, there's the dirt. Just a little bit of water and a little bit of scrubbing. And you could just as easily just use it with a wet or damp EnviroCloth, and it's just going to bring those shoes back to life. So that is the cleaning paste. Again, it's on sale for $30.99 just until tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So if you want this paste, you have to order it tonight or tomorrow morning to get it for that price. And that is the 4th product in our Safe Haven 5. So I've showed you the EnviroCloth, which this is the one that our host can earn, the window cloth, and this is the one that our host can earn, the dusting mitt, the purple dusting mitt. And those are the first 3 products in the Safe Haven 5, and this is your 4th product in the Safe Haven 5. Again, it has so many uses, and it lasts forever. So the consultants call this the 5-year paste. I've been using it for demos probably for about 6 months now, and I've barely made a dent in it. And that's in addition to my own cleaning as well, because I do have to clean outside the demos sometimes. So the paste is awesome, and it's very effective, and you shouldn't use it on stainless steel, but other than that, it shouldn't harm any of your surfaces. And then the utility brush as well is a great accompaniment. It's $15.99. And if you don't like the hard paste, we actually have an all-purpose cream cleaner, which is similar to the paste but mixed with water. It comes out kind of like a toothpaste. You can see there, it's almost like it's pre-mixed. And this is great with the utility brush as well. And these are part of our host rewards in May. So if you're thinking about hosting a party, and it helps your host out a lot if you do, it helps them to unlock all their host rewards, then you're going to get this brush and the cleaning paste all-purpose cleaner as part of your host package. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my sink there. The next products I want to show you are some of our kitchen products. So we have on special this month as a spend and get our fresh produce wash and our veggie scrub mitt. So this is really scrubby surface, and it's great for all of your fruits and vegetables. So we don't wash our fruits and vegetables nearly enough, and using water isn't enough to remove the pesticides or the bacteria or the dirt. So this is the one place where Norwex is going to recommend that you use a little bit more than water. If you spend, I believe it's 110. Let me just double check here. If you spend $110, you can add the veggie and fruit scrub mitt on for $5. And then if you spend $120, you can add this on for $15. So this is normally $12.99, and this is normally $25.99. So those are some great savings for you. And I like to use this on all of my fruits. So when I have berries, I put them in a bowl and I soak them. I just use a capful. When I have hard fruit and vegetables, I just spray a little bit on. And then you're going to take your veggie mitt, and you're simply going to scrub off, especially on hard fruits and vegetables, scrub off all of that dirt and bacteria, and then you just give it a little rinse. And then you're ready to eat. So it works really well on cucumbers as well. You're just gonna scrub the skin. It actually, if you scrub hard enough, it will actually peel the cucumbers. It'll peel newer potatoes as well. And you should wash, even if you don't remove the skin, you should wash all of your hard skin vegetables, including your melons, which is a fruit, and your avocados, because as you're cutting through those, you're actually dragging the knife through the skin. And if there's anything on that skin, you're dragging it through the fruit. So you should wash, give them a couple sprays, give them a little scrub, and then give them a rinse as well. Soak your berries. They will last much longer in the fridge. And I like to put one of our counter cloths in the container with the berries. It also works really great in your containers with your greens and your spinaches and stuff like that to absorb excess moisture so that it stays fresh for longer. So these are our counter cloths, and they are the same size as a Selecta size paper towel, but they're much more absorbent. They have a nice bubbly texture, and they're great at picking up all of the crumbs and dirt, and they also remove 99% of the bacteria because they are the same microfiber thread as the EnviroCloth, and they have the backlock technology. So as you rinse it out and hang it to dry, it's going to self-purify. They come in sets of 3. So this is a set of 3, or they come in a set of 6, and they come in a box set of 6 with this countercloth house. And you can get the amethyst color, or you can get the neutrals color, or it comes in a set of blues as well with the countercloth house, and that sits on your counter, and it's really handy. When I want to dry the countercloth, I simply put it over top of the house and let it dry, and it's going to self-purify and be ready to go again the next day. I think the countercloths are one of the most used cloths in our house, but we also use the kitchen cloth and kitchen towels a lot. So this is the graphite with sunshine trim, and this is the textured kitchen towel. This can absorb up to 2 cups of water before it's going to need to be rinsed out and hung up to dry. As opposed to our standard tea towels that are made out of cotton, they absorb only up to about a half to a cup of water. And I usually do that demo, but I don't have my water ready, and I'm trying to mix it up a little bit because I know some of you have been in multiple demos with me. So this set is actually on sale this month as well, and it is $29.99 for the set with the cloth and the kitchen towel, normally $34.49, so that's a great savings. And then the last customer special that we have is this adorable Queen Bee chenille hand towel, and it comes with honey foaming soap as well. So the great thing about our chenille hand towels is that once they're on your towel bar, they are never going to fall on the ground. And they're reversible. So if you don't like the bee pattern, you can simply reverse it and you can use the other side. So this loop is actually what you're going to put the towel through. So you're going to put the towel over your towel bar. You're going to take the chenille part. You're going to loop it through and pull it. Obviously my arm's a little bit thicker than a towel bar. And then it's going to hang up. And then no matter how much someone tugs on it, it's not going to fall on the ground. It's a lifesaver. It's probably a marriage saver. It's definitely a kid frustration saver. And it makes a great gift for shower, for Mother's Day, for housewarming. And again, that comes in a set, and it is $45.99 for the set. I'm jumping all over the place a little bit, so I do apologize, but I'm trying to be cognizant of time. The last thing with the Safe Haven 5 that I want to talk to you about is our Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent. So this is the last in the Safe Haven 5, and if you buy the Safe Haven 5, it's everything you need to get started to turn your house into a safe haven. Oh, hey, Melissa, don't worry about it. And it is comes with a free gift of our descaler sample this month. So if you buy the Safe Haven 5, you're automatically going to get a sample of our descaler. And our descaler is liquid gold. If you have hard water stains, if you have shower doors that you cannot get clean, if you have any kind of rust stains around your tub or sinks, you're going to want to try the descaler. But our Ultra Power Plus also doubles as a great all-purpose cleaner. So you can just put a teaspoon into a cup of water. I like to put it in the spray bottle So let me see here. My white spray bottle is my Up, and it's great for an all-purpose cleaner. You can use it if your floors are dirty. We used it to clean our eaves trough. But the other nice thing about it is if you do use it just as a laundry detergent, if you have any kind of allergies or asthma, this is not going to irritate your skin, and it's not going to cause any issues with your respiratory system. So it is biodegradable, so it's safe for septics. You can use it at your cottage, you can use it at your trailer as well, or if you live in a more remote area and you're on a septic or a well. It has no phosphates, no sulfates, no chlorine bleach, no fillers, no optical brighteners, no animal testing, and no dyes or fragrances. So it's a really pure, sorry, I'm just getting a call here. Let me just turn that off. It's a really pure laundry detergent, and you only need a teaspoon per load. It's super concentrated. This bag of 1 kilo should last the average family of 5 up to about 4 months. And just to show you, this is a Tide Pod, so you can see all of that stuff floating around in there. That's all chemicals. It's things that are coating your clothes, and ultimately you're going to absorb into your blood system. And then this is a teaspoon of the Ultra Power Plus in the same amount of liquid, and you can see that there's a clear difference between the two, right? There's nothing going to be left behind on your clothes. I am going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to show you the mop. So I was recently away, and I always take my body cloths away with me. I use them as my makeup remover. I don't use cleansers or soap. It's the only thing that I use on my face now. And I recently started using the Ultra Plush body towel and face cloth, and I love how soft it is. So these are great at exfoliating. They help to remove your makeup. They're great to take off your mascara. You can simply hang them up to dry after you've rinsed them, and they're ready to go again, so no more stinky face cloths. And I just want to show you how effective they are. Just let me dry off my hands here. So I have a Sharpie marker here, and I'm just going to draw a little heart on my hand. Okay. And I'm going to use my body cloth to remove the Sharpie. And it just came off just like that. So you can imagine how easily it's going to take off your makeup without having to scrub, without having to use chemicals. That's just water on there. And you can see the Sharpie on there. And it's going to leave your skin exfoliated and ready for your nighttime routine, creams, serums, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the mop, and then I'll do the draw, and then I'll give you back your night. So let me just move you over here really quickly. I need to turn on the light here. Jack, can you grab me my laptop, please?
Of course.
Thank you. So our mop is one of the most coveted items in our catalog, and there's 3 ways to get our mop. You can buy it. It's $129.99 for the mop system. It comes with the pole, which you can use to balance on your countertop on this disc to let it dry. It comes with the mop base, and it comes with a dry pad, and it comes with a wet mop pad. Excuse my son. The mop is worth every penny, and it's all that you need to clean your floors. It acts as a broom, and it acts as a mop. No heavy, dirty pail of water to bring around. I'm going to put you down on the floor so that you can see a little bit better. And I'm going to put down some flour to simulate dirt. There is dirt on here too, but it's easier for you to see the flour. And with the dry mop, you're going to adjust it so that it's up to your mouth, so karaoke height we call it. And then you're just going to go in figure 8s. And it's going to pick up all of that dirt, dust, hair, in this case flour, off of your floor, okay? So there you can see all of the flour is trapped in the mop pad. This is the dry mop pad. I'm simply going to take my rubber brush, go outside or go over the garbage, and I'm going to use that to get all of the flour and the dirt and debris out of the mop pad. I see a long comment here, let me see. Oh, I'm glad that you like the body cloth, Victoria. They are pretty incredible. Next, I'm going to show you our wet mop pad, and all of our pads work by Velcro. So you're just going to simply pop it down and it picks it up. This is the spray mop attachment. This is new. It will be back in stock next week. So if you're interested in this, if you already have the mop, or if you're buying the mop, then this is something that you can buy to go with the mop. And I can put you on my waiting list for next week when it comes back in. With this, you're going to simply push down and it's going to spray the water on the floor. And then you're just going to mop like you would with a normal mop. Just go back and forth. And if you put the mop extended handle up to about chest height, it's going to give you more control over the mop itself. Okay, and then you can see just when you move on, stop, spray, and you just keep going. So you can see how quick and easy it is to mop all of your floors. And then you can simply rinse out the mop pad, hang it up to dry, and it's going to self-purify because it has the back lock. In the meantime, it has removed 99% of the bacteria from your floors, as well as any dirt and dust and debris. And the cloth is going to self-purify as it dries. Or if it's very dirty, like mine is right now, you can simply stick it into the washing machine and let it dry and put it in the dryer after you're done. We also have a rubber broom attachment for the mop. So all of our handles are interchangeable. You simply would pop this off, put your mop on, or vice versa. This is great if you have pets. It's going to take all of the pet hair off of your furniture. Great for in your car. It's great for your entry mats. So that is another attachment for our mop. And now I want to do the draw. I did something a little bit different tonight. I didn't have time to write down all the numbers, so when I was in my meeting, I did a duck race. So I'm going to turn you guys around. And I have all of the numbers that I gave out listed here in the duck race. And I'm going to set 20 seconds on the timer. And I'm going to shuffle our ducks. And let's see who's going to win the body cloth tonight. So there goes our ducks. Oh, it looks like 755 is pulling ahead a little bit. Nope, 372, 997 is coming up. Oh, 327 is taking the lead. 327 is taking the lead. 327 won. And Susan, you're saying you're not sure of your number. If memory serves, I think that was your number. But I'll go back and check the comments for sure and let you know. And if it is, I will definitely message you. If it's not Susan and your number is 327, please send me a quick message and I'll make sure that I get the body cloth out to you. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope that you enjoyed this session and that you found some things that you like or that you may have questions about. Please feel free to let me know. I'm sorry, my ducks were still quacking over there. I'm happy to help. I just have to drive my son somewhere. He's waiting for me. So I won't be online for the next 15 or 20 minutes, but as soon as I get back, I will go through the comments and I will answer any questions that you may have. The post link should be posting anytime now so that you can order from their parties. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me and I'll be happy to help you out. I'll be back online shortly. And thanks again for joining me tonight.